Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back for another Reason to build video. Well guys, today I have a pretty weird build for you guys. Now, weird because this build doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This build doesn't make any sense, but it does a lot of damage. I was doing heroic missions and legendary missions, and I was actually having fun. And I always test my build to legendary mission. If my build is capable of doing legendary mission, then only I upload a video and I say that this build is pretty good. I mean, of course, right? But yeah, like I said, this build has no sense to it, but still it does a lot of damage. It actually does more damage than like most of my crit builds out there. I mean, I was kind of surprised, to be honest. But yeah, I was trying to make a marksman rifle build, but then I end up making a weird sort of build like that. Like I said, that doesn't make any sense. It's a weird looking build, but it does a lot of damage. So without further ado, you can see my build over here. Yes, if with the first look, you're gonna be like, wait, what's going on? It's all red, it's high end, it's all red, of course, but if you take a look at my weapons and my gears, then you will like, wait a second, you're not using the correct thing. Yes, let me tell you why. So I'm using sharpshooter specialization because I'm going for rifles and all that. Like I said, the main plan to use this build as a like an MMR, but I end up using a different path. Like, yeah, I mean, so my weapons here is Harmony. It's a named rifle, as we all know. We use it in skill builds, so why not use it on a DPS build, right? So that's why I'm going for it on a DPS, because it comes with the talent perfectly in sync. And instead of in sync talent, which I also have here, it gives you 30% weapon damage, but this one gives you 40% weapon damage and 40% skill damage. So I am using a turret, which is proccing my in sync, so my turret is hitting 40% more, and also I have 40% more weapon damage when both of them are, I mean, you know what in sync is, I don't have to tell you. So now the point of this build is to get the highest damage to armor possible, and that's basically what I'm trying to do here. And I was going to use MMR because like look at here right now. All my weapons, most of them have in sync, because I was trying so many different weapons with this build. And finally, I, managed to satisfy myself with these two weapons because they have made me complete legendary missions. So they got to be good, right? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm finally okay with using these two weapons because they're doing a really, really good amount of damage. But like I said, I was using, this weapon, SIG 716. I was using the LVOAC within sync, of course. I was using even classic M1A within sync. And also I was using like this SOCOM MK20, since it's a marksman rifle and it's also a marksman rifle build because I'm using Orioldi pieces. So I was also using this one. But then if I use a marksman rifle, it comes with headshot damage, and I'm kind of losing critical hit damage at that point. So I thought losing about 22% critical hit damage just to gain 10% marksman rifle damage from Orioldi piece, it's quite a big sacrifice. So that's why I went with the rifle. That way I will get more crit damage and I will do a lot of damage. Like, that's basically it. Now you're going to be like, okay, not all NPCs have damage to armor. So what are you going to do with the NPCs that don't have armor? Like, the Warhounds or the Heavies. Well, for that, I have the Police M4, you see? An Assault Rifle is the best choice to take down, enemies without any armor bar, because it comes with health damage. So 21% multiplicative health damage here, and also have damage to target out of cover. So basically I have 31% multiplicative damage, and that will be applied on the NPCs that doesn't have armor bar, like the big chungas, the Heavies, and also the dogs, or the Warhounds. So I use the Police M4 to take them down, and it does a lot of damage. Like with this build, it does like 620k as a crit, and that's when I'm solo. And when I'm in a group, it does like 650, 700, something like that. It's crazy on body. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the weapons. And now the build. I'm using Walker Haddish 2-piece because, damage to armor, of course. That's what we are looking here. The majority of this build, guys, remember, is to get higher damage to armor, or like highest damage to armor as possible. Like, you know what I'm saying. So that's basically what I'm doing. And now weapon damage, crit chance, and crit chance mod. Now all my pieces has maxed out crit damage. Okay, so I have 12% crit damage in every single pieces. I am losing a little bit of crit chance here and there, but if you get a min-max build, then you will have better stats. I mean, we all know that, right? Now, the backpack I'm using also Walker Harris. I got the vigilance talent here with crit damage, crit chance. Now, I would love to have crit chance here, but I have weapon handling. But then again, this is kind of working in my way, this weapon handling. Although I would be happy to have crit chance, but still this weapon handling is working in my way because I have 7.5% reload speed, accuracy, and also stability at the same time with this weapon handling. So that's why it's working in my way. Now for the pieces, the other pieces like chest piece, I have pristine example. Now this is a named Orioldi chest piece. It comes with perfect focus talent. Like I have a focus talent over here, as you can see. This is focus. You get 5% damage every second with an 8-time scope, and it goes up to 50%. But with perfect focus, you get 6%, and it goes up to 60%. That's a lot of damage. That's basically like glass cannon type of damage without the, drawback of taking damage. So this is really good. That's why I'm going for it. The chest piece is not that perfect, but it's okay. It's all right. I would say. I mean, it's fine. I do have another one here. Where'd you go? There it is. But it has weapon handling, and if I use this chest piece, I would end up losing a lot of crit chance. I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm going for this. I'm just dealing with the 9.9% weapon damage. That's fine. It's not a perfect world. I mean, come on. So yeah, this is basically what it is, and it's doing a lot of damage. Once the focus talent is procced within sync, it's just deadly. That's all I can say. Now, also the holster, I got crit damage, crit chance, weapon damage, knee pads, again, Orioldi, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. That's what I have. Now for the gloves, I'm going for the contractor gloves because it got 8% damage to armor. Since, like I said, it's a damage to armor build. Now, if you want, take it as a template. If you want, if you don't want, more armor, you can use different things and make this build a little different. But then what's the point? Because I'm just going for more armor. And this is how I can achieve, the max amount of armor possible, I guess. So yeah, that's basically the build here. And I'm going to show you my stats. With the rifle, 52.6% crit chance, not bad. 142.2% crit damage. Like I said, my crit damage is max on all my gear pieces. So this is how high I can go. I have 140% headshot damage and 24% armor damage. With the shotgun, you can go 30% because shotgun comes with armor damage on their stats, like core attribute. So you could get like 30% armor damage with the shotgun. But I'm not using shotgun because I don't want to be close when I'm playing legendary mission. I mean, yeah. So, but yeah, this 24% armor damage does help, and it literally melts these NPCs with armor. So you can see pretty good critical hit damage and headshot damage and also armor damage. And the weapon damage is, you can see all weapon damage, 94.6%. I have marksman rifle damage here as well, 25%, and also rifle damage, 27. So if I want, I can swap to a marksman rifle and I can also use it that way. I do sometimes switch to the Socom MK20 and I do use it, but if I use that, I would lose about 22% crit damage. So I will have like 120%, I guess. Yeah. So I don't want that. The higher crit damage is better. I mean, of course. So that's why I'm using this, and it's working. That's all I can say. Now let me show you the perfect amount of damage I can actually put on with this build. So with the police M4, which has damage to target out of cover and health damage, of course. So I'm going to proc my focus. I'm just waiting for it. So it's perfectly active now. So the amount of crit I can do with this is, you can see 539. Now that's without in sync, okay? That's without in sync. Now, if I drop a turret and go on, shoot there, and when my in sync is active, and I'm critting for 611, you see, 611k as an, on the body. You see that crit? That's a lot of crit. I mean, most of my build doesn't even get this high. So 611k as a crit when NPC has armor, and when they don't have armor, I'm also hitting 627 because of health damage. So basically 600 plus crit on body with perfect focus, fully procced. And on the head, I'm going to be doing about 933,000 as a crit. So like close to 1 million, if I should say. So that's not bad with an assault rifle, right? Now let's test the harmony. So harmony has perfectly in sync. So with this, I'm going to be doing 1.5 million on body as a crit, 1.5 mil on a body as a crit, and on head, I'm doing 2.4 million as a crit. You see that? 2.4. And actually the turret is hitting like 41,000 as well, which is pretty good, like 40%, skill damage. So turret is also hitting for 41,000. So that's not bad either. So with the Harmony, you can actually spam. I mean, if you're using the Harmony in skill build, you know how accurate the Harmony is, and it doesn't have any recoil. So you can just spam it like this easily, and get body shots or headshot, whatever you want. If you're good at headshot, you can just constantly hit headshots, and you're just going to get that 2.4 million when it's fully active. Instinct is not active right now. Come on, shoot. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So yeah, you're going to get 2.4. You can see 2.4 million on the head as a crit, and on body is 1.5. So yeah, that's basically the build, guys. That's all I can say. Now, I know it's a weird looking build, and like I said, it doesn't make any sense, but it is doing a lot of damage. I'm actually missing a damage mod on my turret. Yeah. So it basically would be like 45,000 if I had the damage mod or something like that. I mean, I failed maths. What are you gonna do, huh? So that's basically the build. And I'm going for, like I said, armor damage. And if there is no armor on NPC, like heavies and all, dogs and all that, use the police M4. I use that and use that advantage, the health damage advantage and the damage to target out of cover. And yeah, that's how I go it. Like I said, I tried a lot of other weapons here. You can see pretty much all my weapon has in sync on it. I did try, but I'm just fixed with these two, Harmony and the police M4. And as you see, it is doing a lot of damage. Yes, I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's doing a lot of damage. So if you want to try it out, you can try it out. That's all I'm going to say. Now, before I go, I'm going to tell you one thing. I've seen a lot of people die with the, different builds, and then they complain about the builds. But I'm going to tell you guys, this is not the build that is making you die. It's probably you. Now, you might get offended for that, so I apologize. But then let me tell you, if you use a build and you rush, without using a build that actually allows you to rush, like, for example, Adrenaline Rush, Intimidate, those are the builds, or Tank Build, those are the build where you use and you rush the NPC. Those builds are like made to rush NPCs. That's basically it. Those builds are made to rush, like stay in front of them. But these builds are basically like medium to long range of combat. So if you want to use this build and get the best benefit out of it, you better stay back and not shoot NPCs and from point blank and then die and then complain the build is trash. So that's basically what I'm going to say. But I'm pretty sure you guys know that. I mean, I don't have to say, but I'm just saying, probably some new players may not know that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, give it a try and let me know how you feel about it. That's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.